You were snoring, weren't you? Say, me, I don't snore. I don't snore. Yeah, she was. She was snoring. As soon as I pressed play, we'll record, she stopped and woke up. Just thought I'd do a bit of a piece to camera type of thing. Yeah, I've been having a bit of a thought. I personally want to start doing a bit more than what I'm doing for the animals, for the channel, but for the animals. I know I do a lot of things about vegan food, bought this, bought that on the shop, blah, blah, blah. But I want to do more. But it's really difficult, obviously, with me, my health. Um, but I just want to get out there doing stuff. It's really, really tough because it's like I want to do something. My head really wants to do something, but it's like the body obviously can't. But I really want to get out there doing a bit of activism the best that I can. And it is hard when you're disabled because you can't do everything that everybody else can do. I would love to be able to go to vigils, where basically you go down to a slaughterhouse. You're not necessarily on your own, you're with other people, and you take footage of the animals. You are the only kind face that they probably will have ever seen in their life because they are 9 times out of 10 babies that are sent to slaughter. Pigs at 6 months old, chickens at 6 weeks, something like that. Yeah, you're the only kind face that they will see in their lifetime, and it's a bit of comfort before they go into a hellhole, is the only way to describe a slaughterhouse. Hellhole. I've watched footage of other activists that have been to places such as I think it's either Mecca, Packer Meat, something like that in Birmingham, where they've slaughtered calves at literally a few weeks old. That was the most heartbreaking footage I've ever watched. And I've sat and sobbed as I watched it. These babies that are bandy-legged and all wide-eyed and, full of life and looking for mum, and, they're there suckling the slaughterman's fingers that's all gowned up in all these, things, the headwear and the aprons and all that sort of stuff. And it's just so cold, and they're there shoving them along. And all they want is comfort, and they want their mum, and they're suckling the fingers because they think that they're the mum's teats, and it's not. They're being sent to their death, and it's just horrible. So yeah, and then there's so the one in Birmingham has got a bit of a warning on the thing where it says that the slaughtermen there are absolutely vile to any activists, and doesn't fill me with a lot of comfort, especially with me and my health conditions. I think I don't want to be around people that are going to be really vile. There is Gills in Wolverhampton that is well known for the sausages. And the pig slaughters that take place, the trucks that go down, apparently not all of them will stop. But you're being there for the animals, but you get to stroke them, speak softly to them for a few moments, and then they're sent in to the hellhole for their death. And then there's Tulip, that's in Ashton Underline. Again, that is pigs. I've seen Tulip canned food, the meats, in Tesco's, and it just made me feel sick seeing the footage. that I've seen of activists where they've gone round the back and they filmed the sounds that come from inside where they're screaming for their lives in the gas chambers. Because that's what it is. I mean, can you imagine the fear of being pushed along to this section where you are then put into this gondola and it's lowered down into the gas, and it basically meets their mucus and burns them from the inside out. And yeah, it is. People have said, "Oh, it's not a Holocaust. Why are you comparing it to the World War II, where the Jews were sent to the gas?" Because it is the same thing. It is the same thing. You know, they are sent to their death, and they are fighting for their life to get out. It's horrible. It's just heartbreaking to think that they are killed with this, and some of them actually do not get killed. Well, it knocks them out, but not all of them get knocked out. Some of them manage to fight past that, and then they're felt every bit, that the throat being slit and then lowered into this hot boiling water, which then burns all the skin off, the hairs off the skin. So yeah, I want to do that. I want to be able to at least do a couple in my lifetime. And then there's some in Cheshire that I've seen, the likes of Family 4 Explore, you know, where they've been and stood outside where there's calves that are sent to their death there. The surplus of the dairy industry, you know, heartbreaking to think that these babies are just treated like a waste product. So yeah, you know, horrible. And as a mum, I connect with those babies even more, because you just think that they just want their mother, and they're being taken away the minute after they're born and carted away from mum. It's cruel, it's disgusting, and so humans can have milk from a cow that's given birth. It's no different to the mums, the human mums that give birth to your baby, and then your milk comes in, you know. But instead, you're hooked up to machinery. You don't have a baby that's absorbing the nutrients. It's then stolen then for coffee and cheese and yogurt, and to put in foods that's just totally unnecessary. I mean, why pay for cruelty? Why pay to be cruel? It's horrible. And the farmers will do anything and everything to try and you know, say that that's not the case. The vegans have got it wrong. No, we haven't got it wrong at all. We know exactly what goes on. So there's that side of things. I mean, I do wear t-shirts with slogans on. I do want to get some more t-shirts that basically will sow seeds. You know, you walk towards people, or as in my case, sat on a scooter. People will always read a slogan t-shirt. So it does sow seeds that way. And then, you know, the stickering, you could put stickers on lampposts, on products in supermarkets, on shelving. Someone's going to see it and read what's said on there. So yeah, chalking as well, you know, chalk a message, put something on a wall. Yeah, there's loads that you can do. But I do want to do the activism outside a slaughterhouse. I know I'm going to struggle because I don't travel too greatly, and I don't, you know, for me, it's hard. And then, you know, it's getting there, and I struggle with sleep. So the activism, a lot of it is like early morning starts. Um, but hopefully I'll work something out. It'd be good to meet up with a few YouTubers, you know, and do it that way. But we'll see. So I'm looking out all the time for local slaughterhouse, you know, active. I'm losing my words now. Yeah, vigils. That's the one I'm looking for. I'm looking for local ones. There was one a few weeks back, but I was really poorly. I'd had no sleep. I felt really bad, really painful, so I didn't go. And it was local to me in Burntwood, so it was a half-hour drive. But the activist that actually set that one up only wanted a few activists there anyway, because of obviously COVID and restrictions and being safe. But they're hoping that over time, as things sort of get a bit more relaxed, that hopefully they'll be able to, you know, allow more people to come along to vigils. So, but that's what I want to do. I want to get back into doing more. I know I share an awful lot on Facebook. I know my friends are probably sick to the back teeth of all the footage that I share to do with anything and everything. I mean, I share vigil footage from other activists. I share campaigns that are going on, stuff that's been uploaded by Jerry Cobstrong, and, you know, Earthling Ed and so many more other people. Anything that causes awareness, and I just keep sharing, sowing seeds, and hoping that one day somebody else will think, oh yeah, I want to do that, I want to go vegan. That's not right. So yeah, set up a YouTube channel, get yourself, you know, with a camera and just doing basic. I mean, that's me. I'm not with any cameras and, you know, expensive things because I haven't got the money to do it. But just point a phone in your face and do what you can, you know, that's what I do. So anyway, I'm going to sign off because I've spouted out enough, I think, to start off with. But I just thought I'd reach out and voice a few bits of, you know, what I want to do. So I'm going to say thanks for watching. Let's do it for the animals. Go vegan. Ta-ra for now. Bye.